Hello YouTubers, it's Championdjk coming at you again with another Matchbox Monday episode, and today we got some castings to look at per usual. For these episodes, again, check out the playlist, Matchbox Monday, or Vintage Matchbox Monday rather, and you will see all sorts of videos like this one, so check that out. Alright, so let's get on with it. For this episode, I got a few models to look at, starting with this one here. This is a Rolla Wiesel. It is a Stoat. It is number 28 in the lineup. It's from 1976 to 78 would be this variation here in this olive green. It was also available in a gold color, and it actually debuted in 74. So 74 to 78 is when they made it. They didn't do the olive color, I don't believe, until 76. It is in 1/52nd scale, according to BAMCA.org. And I don't know if it actually says anything down here as far as scale, but it is made in England. Copyright date 1973, Lesney Products. And it is a Rolla-matic. And it looks like the post on this one wheel is still intact. So as it rolls, the guy in here is supposed to turn. And he does sort of. Basically just goes, he doesn't turn all the way around, which I think he's supposed to, but there might be something up with this thing since it's a little beat up. But kind of an interesting little model, and that's the first one we're looking at today. Not a whole ton of detail on it, and but pretty interesting nonetheless. Alright, so there's that. Next one is this one here. This is another Rolla-matic. This is... At least I thought this was, yeah, this is a Rolla-matic. This one is the Wiesel Armored Car, and it was number 73 in the lineup. This was 1974 to 1979 would be this metallic green variation. Was available during that time. 1974 to 96 actually is when it was produced all the way up to 96, I guess. I don't know if it was still a Rolla-matic after a while, but I think the turret, oh, there it goes. I guess it just goes back and forth from here to here as it drives along. So kind of neat. The Rolla-matics were kind of cool. This is in 1/52nd scale, if I hadn't mentioned it yet, and number 73 in the lineup. This one's in really good shape. You can see it has been rolled around a bit. It's got some wear on the wheels there. But other than that, it's in really good shape. Lesney Products, made in England. It's pretty much all metal construction except the turret is plastic. There's this little center piece in the base that's plastic. The rest of it is pretty much metal. And again, there's your... one of these is the drive wheel for the Rolla-matic function right here. Just got that little post right there that does all the work. Turns a wheel inside, and that in turn makes this thing go back and forth. So, pretty interesting little model. I like that one. I think that one's kind of cool. Alright, so next up we got the Swamp Rat. Here's the Swamp Rat. This was number 30 in the lineup. 1977 to 1980, this was available. In this, I think there was a couple of variations of it. So it's got like an airplane engine for a prop on the back. So it could go through swamps. Motor wouldn't get tied up. And it's got a little gunner here, I guess, driving the vehicle and pointing his gun out. So the gunner does rotate in here. This also rotates, so it's got some moving pieces, little tiny wheels on the bottom. So this is a Matchbox Superfast. This one is made in England as well. Copyright date 1976. It is in I don't know what scale I guess this would be. I don't think they published the scale. I've actually got two of these. Both of them are in fairly decent shape. Here's the other one. Same variation, nothing really different about it. This one, the sticker is a little bit more worn. Pretty cool little boat car. So pretty nice. All right, and then this last one doesn't really fit with the rest of these, but I had to pick a casting to go ahead and do this with. This is the, I guess it sort of fits. This is the transporter vehicle, number 40 in the lineup. This one was released in 1986. The vehicle itself was used from 1985 up to 2000. It is in 1/150th scale. It's not made out of any licensed model, but so in real life, this thing would be massive, and it did come with a missile or rocket. I guess rocket, not missile. NASA wouldn't shoot missiles, right? So that's how those are supposed to just kind of sit on there. I think in the package it may have came with a rubber band around it. This is in really good shape. It's not that old, I suppose. And then the rocket comes in 2 pieces, and it does snap together. So there's your NASA rocket. So obviously, if this thing was to transport a rocket that's going to go to space, it would be absolutely massive. Oh, and I think, yep, that's right. Not only does it transport it, it appears to also act as a launch pad for it. So that is pretty cool. That's the one neat thing about Matchbox. Matchbox, they don't have like track sets and stuff like the Hot Wheels do, or they at least don't have as many in the past. Play sets and stuff. They have had play sets, but a lot of it is like moving parts, construction vehicles. They did a lot of interesting stuff like this over the past. The Rollamatics, just interesting models that definitely set them apart from Hot Wheels. Just a different kind of play value. You're not really racing. You're not really going for speed. You're kind of just going for a play value with moving parts and all sorts of other cool stuff. So that thing's pretty sweet. I actually think this is my favorite model of the day, just because I like that it comes with a separate piece and that you can actually load it into here and pretend you're shooting off a rocket into space, launching a telescope parts or something. I don't know, whatever. Telescope parts. Satellite into space or whatever. So, pretty cool. And that's going to be it for this Matchbox Monday episode. Let me know which one of these you thought was the coolest. Both of these are kind of cool. I definitely like this green one's in such good shape. It's in, like brand new, like blister pull shape, or box pull shape, I should say, for Matchbox. So a couple of Army vehicles and a NASA truck. So, yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you guys very much for watching. Have a great day.